What's up YouTube? This is Barrel452. I made it around to Walmart today because Hidden Fates should be having a reprint soon. Did not luck out for the past couple days. However, when I went in there, I discovered they had 3 packs, a Marshadow box and a Tapu Koko box. And I was reluctant at first, but I saw in there you had Sun and Moon, Base, Guardians Rising, Fates Collide, and in this one you had Breakthrough, Crimson Invasion, and I believe the Burning Shadows. So couldn't help myself. Got 2. Very good price. $7.50 per box. You get 3 packs out of it, which is a steal. So I didn't go too crazy. I got a couple because the other thing, of course, is always, what is my luck going to be? So without further ado, let's crack these things open. So first things first, there's code card, and this is some solid plastic. I just damaged that card already. Oh, ow! Nothing to do but get that out of there. It's a little scratched up. Oh, it's dent. That's dented. I will never become a surgeon, so that's good. Oh, there we go. There is a code card. I was curious about that. Nice looking Jumbo GX. I collect some of those. I'm trying to build a background display to set up, and those help out with that. There's one, and let's crack this one open. Actually, you know what? We'll just crack them all open in one go. Why not? It's always fun to have more packs to open in one shot. This one's sealed up a little bit sturdier. Let's see. Pop you open. Alright. Can I excise this one without damaging the card? This is what hurts me. You get something. Oh, there we go. Popped out. Is that better? We'll never get a pristine 10, but sure. That's not something I'm looking to grade. Oops, sorry about that. Camera is still on a springy stand for the time being. Things get a little bit more popular. I guess more viewers. I would probably spring for something a little bit better. Let's crack these open. Would I go back to Walmart and get more of these if I can find them? Yes, possibly. I mean, it depends on how things go. If I get something really good out of here, yeah, definitely. Was there a lot of these left at Walmart when I saw them? No. These were very well picked through. I believe there was also, it looked like there was a Raichu box. So when I got to that point, they were completely devastated. People weren't really looking to these. I don't know what was in the Raichu box. I can only assume it was at least something popular enough to warrant getting those. My luck would be that was probably Hidden Fates. But seeing as I didn't see it, I'm not too worried about it. One more box. And my attempt will be to open up 1 pack in a row. If I can remember to adhere to that. One of my other videos was like, I'll open up every other pack. I think that was the premium collection. I did not follow my rule. Alright, let's see if I don't damage that one. There we go. Got it. Obviously, the card that I would be looking for out of this box will be coming from 1 pack. Still hiding those, which would be Burning Shadows. However, Fates Collide and Breakthrough had some interesting cards in there too, so would not like mind getting a hit or 2 from those. That is everything. Put those off to the side because, like I said, I'll be using those for something later. That's not damaged. Worried that these were very badly repacks. Alright, time to separate. My God, I'm too tired for this right now. I just worked inventory at my store, or my job, so I put in a long work week. So I don't think, no, I take that back. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever slept 12 hours straight, but I have. Last time I was in college. Me and my friends were playing, okay, that's that one. D&D, drinking Mountain Dew, and staying up late watching anime. Let's just say that doing that for a very long run, you will start really seeing things funny. So, not exactly the best experience. Alright, white pack. I will gladly take that. Ooh. Something good. Well, anyway, Leaf Energy. I have not looked at some of these old packs. Crushing Hammer. I know there was another one of that. Okay. Cinnamon Base. That'll be interesting. Chinchu. Espeon. Ooh. That's kind of a nice card to get. I know usually the Eevee evolutions are popular. And I have committed the grave sin again. Not only am I dropping packs of trash, but I forgot some news. Hold on one second. I really should just start putting a bunch of these on the table just regardless. I got a tray of lint truffles, but you know what? I'm just gonna scooch a few around and put them on there. Someone's gonna be like, is that for holding the lint truffles? No, that's for Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh! But that will be later. Sleeve you up. Sun and Moon Guardian's Rising. So, would I buy more of these? Yeah. Especially the Marshadow box. I don't think people realized... Oh, that was a code card. That's a green. But we'll still see what it is anyway. What do we have? Ow. Lightning Energy, Boyer, Wongamona, Rescue Stretcher, Delibird, Salandit, Murkrow, Snorunt, Patrat, Sudowoodo, Victory Bell. Now defeats Clyde. This is one of the few sets I was interested in. That was out of print. White, so that could be good. Or not out of print, but just became harder to find. Ah, crap. I went to the wrong one. Alright, show you guys. I got an Umbreon EX. That was one of the cards I was looking for. So, that makes me very happy. That's a full art, or is that a secret full art? Secret, or maybe secret. I don't know. 119 on 124. It's probably... Well, it's a very good card to get. That makes me happy. I feel like that's made the purchase. So 4 boxes, each was $7.50. That was $30. That makes it very well worth it. So yes, I would totally go back to Walmart and buy another 4 boxes because I think that's value right there. Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. So this set, Salazzle haunts me. I'm guaranteeing that I will probably pull 1 or more. Green code, so we'll take it. Lightning, Olivia, Kiwi, Porygon, Duskull, Inkay, Stuffle, Graveler, Mortal, Vulpix, and Diancie. I've gotten a lot of those too, so I have mixed feelings on that. But I will say it's not a Salazzle, so I am pleased with that. Oh look, Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. I got a white card. Let me make sure I don't put the rare in front again. Oh, something good. Again, I'm liking this so far. Shinshiro, Peking Red card, Gastrodon, Carablast, Spoink, Salandit, Mankey, Cubone, Carablast, Kartana, Hyper Rare. Wow. So far, I am liking this a lot. One thing you always can get some concerned about is the value of the boxes you're going to get any good, because I have gotten good and I have gotten bad. So far I got 2 Eevee evolutions and another Kartana, another white. This is good so far. I don't see something extremely shiny, so it is what it is. Froakie, Zorua, Chespin. Interesting. A couple different Chespins. So, did I do this wrong? I apparently did. There's the rare, and there's the hyper rare. Okay. Back to the top. Sun and Moon base. So, something I see and something I'm hearing about from multiple people. White code. I'm hoping. Okay, energy. XP Share, Araquid, Krokorok, Litten, Cosmog, Roggenrola, Growlithe. Whoa, shiny. Araquid. Oh my god. Gumshoe. Hyper rare. Is that... I got... This is on fire. I mean, it's probably not like a highly valuable card, but you know what? This is good pulling so far. I'm really liking these boxes. I had a friend pick up a couple of these too, and they said they only pulled one thing. Oh, green code. What was that? Guardian's Rising. I'm okay with that. Mudbray. Ah! There we go. The cursed card. Salazzle. There's actually an indentation on the card. Production error. I'm gonna go with that. Fates Collide. Will I get the green? Yes. You have to get one or the other. Can't keep getting good. At this point, if any of these sets have a Scyther or Scizor in it, I would be happy. Did I just do... Yeah, I did. I will sort these out later. I have a ton of bulk. Okay, now Burning Shadows. Will the curse continue? Or more green? Green code. Super Scoop Up, Survivor, Rotom, Morel, Caterpie, Marill, Rhyhorn, Sunny Gust, Guzma, and Scolipede. Okay. Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. What will I get? Green code. Oh, sorry, it's off camera, I think. No swine. Alright, and now Breakthrough. Now Breakthrough and Fates Collide were the sets I was hoping to get good things. White. This is, I think I've had one white pack of each card so far. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do it correct? No, because I got Empoleon. Okay. That's not a bad looking Pikachu. Not popular, but we'll take it. So, that has been a very good set of pulls. I got, my assumption is 1 regular GX and 3 hyper rares. This is the one that's going to be a special one. Well, while I'm going through these a little bit to separate the cards out for bulk packaging, recently I discovered what that actually entails. You just, well, you don't just send things back, but you package it up, you send it back to the distributor. Distributor will take the bulk and repackage it for other purposes. In the meantime, you can get reimbursed, either money for it, or what I'm optioning to do is trading in for boxes of Pokemon cards. It looks like I can still get a lot of the classic sets sent to me, or not classic, but I could do regular Sword and Shield base up to what's currently coming out right now. which I'm going to take advantage of because I went through just a little bit of the colors for my rarities, and I discovered I have a ton of bulk. Some people have suggested packaging them up or shrink wrapping them every 100. I ordered a bunch of cardboard storage boxes, like 500 counts. I'll just make sure to fill each of those up, and then I can send them off, because I think that's going to be, as far as I can tell, acceptable. Or at least maybe put a little packaging to protect them a little bit, but that should work. Okay, I think I pulled out all the rares, so it should be good. Get rid of the energies, because they specifically said do not turn in energies, and if that was easy enough to turn in energies to get bulk deals, I easily would have enough energy to have done that. Well, had, keyword. Most of it has made its way to the recycling bin, and by recycling bin, I mean fire, burn into a fire. So that's all that. So one thing I will reflect on, because it's a question I got asked by people, not on my channel, but people who have me on other social media, know things, and like one of the fears or questions that they have, and it seems to be popular right now, people are curious if they should buy and sell, collect, invest, like what they should do right now. Since this is a hobby for me, a hobby I enjoy, and a hobby I'm using to pay for itself, because some of these cards, like we'll say Umbreon is going to stay, but Kartana GX and Gumshoes, depending on how things go, I might put them up on my eBay and sell those off, because then that'll pay for what I purchased today. Anything extra I will use to buy extra. General rule of thumb, if I make the value of my box back, or what I purchased back, then I can put that towards getting more of it, or put it towards other things. Like I just ordered another box of Phantom Rage because there's a great price on it for Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of the Starlight rares are that are really worth it. Even some of the secret rares on it are really worth it. I chased down cards I can use. I got 4 boxes of Genesis Impact coming in, so I'm looking forward to getting those. I should probably move those over. Sorry, did not know position of the camera. Get that Espeon in there. So there's my thoughts on that part of things. It's a long thought process. It's a long decision making, but I'd say generally speaking, if you're in it for the hobby, you're enjoying it for the hobby. So whether or not to buy it, sell, invest, or collect, it's really, what are you looking to get out of it? That's what it comes down to. If you're looking to just flip the things and just like make money off of this, then that's what's going to make this fluctuate. Scalpers go out, buy up all the product, sell at ridiculous prices. So what this is going to do, it's going to inflate the pricing on things until the Pokemon company responds and says, hey look, we need to make more products so people can't be recharging ridiculous prices, and that's going to change the card pricing when they compensate for that. Like I said, I've been looking for Hidden Fates because I want to open more up. I'm not trying to be greedy and trying to chase another Charizard GX, but I'm trying to get that Holo Sizer and that Holo Scyther that I would want. Like I said before in other videos, my absolute favorite Pokemon is Scyther. Like, a Pokemon has swords for arms. I like Sizer because you have clamps for arms, basically, or jaws of death. And then you have the Mega Sizer, which is freaking chainsaws for arms, basically. So, it's definitely my favorite Pokemon. I strive to get that in every game I play, so that's how I move from there. Just looking at this, and then the centering's off on it, so this is probably a card that's probably better to sell. It actually looks tilted, but I was just thinking, like, when I looked at the front of it, Jesus, Pokemon Company, you had a job to do and cut it. I mean, look at these, the Gumshoes, cut off center. That's another thing. American product, I've definitely noticed centering or cutting on these things has not been the most fantastic. So it's definitely affecting value. Luckily, some of the higher price cards I got I took a very good look at those. They seem to be in pretty decent condition, so we'll go from there. So reflecting back on what I was saying before, I feel if you're in this hobby for the hobby, if you're in it for collecting, you're going to find your value out of it. It's going to change pretty soon, or change a little bit. I don't think the pricing is going to be as drastically changing as people are fearful or scared of, especially for Asian Fates. I think scalpers are going to find out that the product they're holding on to is going to lose a lot of its value soon, and they can't just keep up with trying to go to the store and buy out everything on the shelves. I see people doing that still with football cards. I just know that that's not going to be a feasible thing after a while, because what they do is they get the cards, they're able to sell it for a lot, but then in order for them to keep the lead they have on the pricing, they have to keep coming out and buying everything. And that's just not sustainable, because unless you're a millionaire or you're opening these cards up and you're finding the really expensive stuff to sell to people, you're just not doing it. And as someone else has reflected, this was I thought I had, you're shipping these things out. Like, you have to pay for shipping, or sending it out regardless. Most of my cards have a certain price threshold. I'll send out via regular non-machinable mail. That's 70 cents for a stamp. Then when it gets over a price threshold, I start paying for shipping on it, and it's always going to usually be around $3.80, $4.20, depending on the size of the package that you're mailing it. And that's just, it starts becoming like a accrued cost that you get. And as I get more pricey, and depending on how expensive the card was, you add insurance to it, and you insure your bundle for quite a bit more, which I have done on multiple occasions. So that being said, when you're sending out product like boxes of cards or packages of cards, shipping usually gets pretty expensive. Some places I've seen, or people have seen, said anywhere between $10 and $15. So again, like when you're buying stuff off the shelf for 40, let's say, or let's say you get a 10 off the shelf, you pay 20 bucks for it, then you turn around and sell it to someone for 40, including shipping. If you're lucky and you're able to turn it around for base price, like say $10, you're making 10 bucks off the 10. Like, what the heck? If you sell something for 80, like an ETB, you're probably going to pay more, that higher price, like I said, at 15. So 80 minus 15, but that's at you too. That's $65. And you paid 40, maybe $50, depending on what it is, and you're not trying to gouge pricing out like Champion's Path. You're not making much money off it. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I think other people have touched bases on that thought process, and it's something that I thought of before, because I was like, well, maybe I have a distributor I could buy product from, boxes of cards, I could sell the boxes of cards, but you have to make sure you're competitively pricing with everyone else. So if everyone's selling it for around $85 to $90, you're probably going to try to sell it for $90, but that's a little bit more than what I pay for it by the shipping, so it doesn't make sense. The only thing I would do that for is if I'm trying to build up a storefront or a business from it, but I don't have the time for that right now. I'm going through schooling for plumbing, and when I get into that, I'm probably going to have a lot more money to put towards the hobby, so that's going to be crazy. But that's like, you're better served, unless you make this like your priority, or you have like something else to do with this, to do something else and then just do this in the background. I know most of the people I see are doing that. They're definitely making money off the hobby, but that's because they're smartly investing. I won't say smartly investing, but smartly they're buying things that they believe will be popular in the future. That's also what I'm doing too, and getting things graded, because that's the best way to seal the card at the absolute peak. Especially if you get 10s, if I get 10s on any of these cards I ever send in, even 9s, 9.5s, I would save a bunch of these and just hold on to it. And then in the future, if I'm looking to reinvest, I'll sell it and I could buy what's going on at the time. And yeah. Of course, then here's the one thing that I heard from multiple people: shiny fates. Shiny fates and hidden fates. Everyone's like, shiny fates is going to come out, it's going to change the price of hidden fates. I again reiterate, I don't think it's going to affect things as much as people are worried about. I think that pricing is going to change because then the demand's going to shift to the new cards. But we already have the shiny Charizard V. We're going to get the shiny Charizard V Max. I think that the cards are probably going to be similar in price. I think the shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates isn't going to change that much, or any of the shiny cards really are going to significantly change in price that much, because this is the set that the card comes from. It's not being reprinted in the next set. They're doing their Vs or V cards or V Maxes of certain cards. So you're going to have that in existence, and that's just the updated setup for it. When it comes down to it, you're not going to find that first ever shiny Charizard V or GX in another set. So if you have one of those and it's in a 10, it's in pristine condition, say sit on it. It's good. You're going to have the card forever. And it's going to be something that's going to become very collectible in the future, especially if you aren't trying to make a quick buck and turn it around. You hold on to it, well, you're going to have this card in the future. It's going to increase in value. Everything you look at Pokemon-wise is mostly shown that increases the value. Junkie card, like, you're not going to say... So this Umbreon GX, if I get it graded at a 10, it's going to definitely increase in value. I have no idea how long it takes, but again, I'd keep it as a collectible because it's one of the EV evolutions famous. However, if I got this card graded at a 10, I don't think this card's going to ever go up that much in the future. Maybe in like 20 years, if Pokemon's still a big thing and like I had one of these at the 10, then maybe people would someone give me $20, but you're saying that's only been an increase over 20 years. That's not feasible. I can keep going on about this, but I won't. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to message me on the video. I would look to doing it on the next thing. There are many good people on YouTube that have their opinions. It's basically do some research, see what people are saying, see if like you feel that you agree with it, and go from there. It's a hobby. Enjoy it. Have fun. I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. Bye-bye.